E. The stream did not start. It'll work. Just give it a sec. Sorry, I know you didn't. I'm just like sitting here at the moment, but I'm just trying to get it to work because I mean, it is working, but I don't usually use, stream delays, so I just need to go back and fix the... No, it looks fine. It looks like it didn't save the, like, 40 seconds of me accidentally doing that. You went hard TR because you thought many people weren't going to have good matchups. Currently 5-8. Okay. What up, Beirut? I'm gonna just reload my thing just to make sure that it's working. And it is working. Okay, cool. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. We have a pretty interesting team here to try. Please let me know how the audio sounds, because if my audio levels are not good, I will need to know that basically. But I'm pretty sure I fixed it and we should be at a good volume level, so should be no worries, but we'll see. Alright, so we're gonna start. I just wanted to make sure I got everything ready. So I actually have not played the global challenge at all yet. Can you actually only play 15 matches a day? Because like, you should be able to play 30 matches by now. So you can technically keep playing if you want Beirut. But alright, this is the team that I ended up deciding to use. I ultimately just dropped Archaladon for Primarina, and I'm hoping that I see good success with that. So okay, this is kind of interesting. I don't have like a perfect matchup into this, but I do think that Prim is a pretty good start here, actually, with Lando Dringus in the back. And then I'm gonna have to feel this. I'm gonna have to start feeling these out because I don't have a good game plan here. I have on 30-second delay, and so that will affect things a little bit, I suppose. But our opponent is definitely taking their time, so... Yo, Jeffy Jeff, my guy. Jeffy Jeff, it is great to have you here, my guy. I hope you are doing well. I miss you. We're just hanging, you know. They did start the lead that I wanted them to start, which is really good for me. So there is one problem here, and that's that I don't have Citrus Berry. Changing away from Citrus Berry last minute is actually a kind of bad choice in this case. And it gives me a kind of decent chance of losing. But, you know. They do withdraw Chien-Pao. Okay, now that's fine. You're in Arizona. What are you doing out there, my guy? You got new things going on? Moved on to bigger and better things in life? Yeah, definitely call me sometime. Okay, so our opponent is playing incredibly well. Damn, that did nothing. Okay, so... Yes, okay, so we did kill Entei. That was the main thing I was trying to do. This Horn Leech, yeah, we do live the Horn Leech. But we're wasting Trick Room turns, which is not good. We need Trick Room to end very badly. We click Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Almost went to Vegas with Chris. Nice. Okay, so... They actually go for Ivy Sigil on for Rigoraph, which is not good for them. But actually, I think they made a pretty good play, so... Yeah, I hope Chris is doing well, you know. I don't really talk to him as much as I could, but he's just kind of doing his own thing. Okay. Alright, so we take out Chien-Pao. They take out Farigiroo, as we like to call him now. We're not in an amazing position, but this could be a lot worse. I think King Gambit's a good bring out here. Like, they should have... Oh, right. So I've killed two things. I got two phones. Yo, Chasm, what up, my guy? We got the delay on, but we are big chilling here. Um... I might be throwing by not clicking Protect this turn. That's my one concern. I got 2 phones. Like, why is that stuck in my head right now? Alright, I did make a bad play, but it's fine. It's fine because we live that comfortably. And we have 2 phones. One for the jerps and one for the skirps. Yeah, I probably didn't put on enough delay, but it's all good. Because we got 2 phones, you know? One for the jerps, one for the skirps. Yeah, they have the Terra. They don't have a choice, so... This should be the Terra Kroger pawn, which is actually kind of bad for me, except that I'm moving first. I do have 2 phones, though. Ugh, that hit hard, man. Alright, we're winning. Damn it, no we're not. Ah! Ugh, man. Okay, so if I wanted to win, I had to protect that turn. That's unfortunate. Alright, GG's. I'll play better next turn. I didn't think that through clearly. Cause like I was like, oh yeah, like I live another Ivy Sigil. Like, no, you don't. Like, because they can just Terra. And like I knew they still had their Terra, so I don't remember like playing my DS that much back then, honestly. Wow, this person has a low rating. Because they have a cheese team. Okay, so... I can lose to this, unfortunately. I think my best play is probably going to be this. With... these. So let's try to, like, honestly, from what I've heard so far, this global challenge has been incredibly difficult for like everyone. So, it is what it is, right? I think our opponent has ways to obviously play this well. I'm giving them the chance to outplay me here, but like I think I'm making a safe enough play, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, so they literally have to Terra my Lodic. So I knew that was coming. It should be dragon or fire or something. Steel. Steel is not very affected by grass, I think, so that's good for them. They still take a lot. They go for Ice Beam. They go for Minimize. Please, no. Oh, God. Okay, so we click Woodhammer. We switch into King Gambit. Yep. Knew that was coming. Uh-oh, Piscatios. That sucks. We do get a crit though, so we're still in this. Okay, so so now we have to Grassy Glide them and hope they don't have recover. Nice. And now we have to hope they don't have Focus Sash, which they should. I mean, they always should have Focus Sash. And then they just click freaking Overheat, like... All my Corto's Jorto, though. Ah, yeah! No Sash. This is why you're in the 1300s, my guy. You should have a Sash. What up, Brights? Yeah, I mean, they're really not in like a bad position here, but we'll do what we have to do. Mach Punch. That's a little scary. Nice. Alright, so GG's. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, it's been a while since I had that get out of work feeling, but it's a nice feeling. Jeez. Hey, I mean, props to them for living. So, GG's. I guess we can start a, what does this say? BRB. Okay, so we are 1-1. Yeah, not bad. Ooh, nice. Okay. So, let's think here. This is a pretty good team. I think we do want to go fast. That's generally pretty obvious here, obviously. Generally obvious, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I think we can just do this as a lead. We do need this. And then this. So I need to remember to take my move selection to timer sometimes, just in case, but I mean, like, this person's probably not looking at our stream, and yeah, so. Ricky Bobby. Shake and bake, my gang. Who else shake and bake? Who else shake and bake? Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby, excuse me. Don't listen to me. So I'm giving them a chance to make a good play here. But I think it's slightly more important for me to just go for it than to try to play cautiously. They do go for... Okay, yeah, so I made a bad play. I made a bad play. It's all good. Why would you do this to me? It's all good, I promise. Alright, let's see what they go for here. I'm assuming that they will go for Tailwind, but we'll see. Yeah. So now we bring out Quingle and other. Big Quingle energy. So you always just Grassy Glide and Sincere Storm. And this puts us in a pretty decent position here. The only way they can get out of this is protecting and switching, right? If we take out Pelipper, that leaves them in the same position as they were in the first place. So they're going to ultimately have to switch out Landorus at some point if they want to get out of this. So we're in a pretty good position. The only way they can get out of this is by switching things. So they do switch Pelipper. The only way that this saves them is if we take... Okay. So that's pretty much what I needed. If they don't have Citrus, I think we auto-win. But they do have Citrus, so that makes this harder. At this point, I need to ask myself if I really need to kill Pelipper right now, is basically the point that we're at. Because if I can get away with not killing Pelipper right away, then we can win this for sure. Yeah, so Pelipper comes back out. I don't love that. I think my best play here is gonna be to there is no best play here. Okay. Oh, dude, that's such a ballsy play. I can't believe they actually did that. Because we're slowly starting to inch into losing territory. That helps, honestly. That helps quite a lot. They did already waste their Terra, which tells me that if I can pull off this, we should just win. Alright. We win. That's unfortunate for them. But I think we were going to win either way, so... Double crits. What are you doing, my guy? You realize that Protect, or like Spore, is one of the best moves in the game, right? Like, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Spore is, in fact, one of the best moves in the game. GG. Alright, we're 2-1. Again, please let me know if my voice is not loud enough compared to the game. Okay, I guess it just didn't update our rank after that. Jeez. This is like the same position basically. I need to be really careful here. I think yeah, no, I think we should be fine. But we'll see. Oh, thank you. No, I see what you're saying. My voice. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, I mean, so they have a Rock Grenade, they have that. We start King Gambit Landorus. What up, my guy? And a proper my guy to you. You know what I'm saying? And a good old my guy. Alright. So, I may have made a bad play. However, I think we're kind of gaming, so it's fun. I want them to click wide guard. They're not going to. They might click weather ball or tailwind. All my Cortos Jorto though. Jesus, my guy. Jeebus Creevis. Alright, freaking big arch little darch over here. Big on my Cortos Jorto over here. I actually think I'm not technically playing this correctly, but... Okay, hold on. Uckers. Earth Power. Okay, hold on. Muddy Water. They missed something. That's pretty bad for them. But the one that they missed is kind of bad for me because I would have really liked for them to miss the other thing. So we bring out the good old Farigiroo, and we... So Farigirus is actually helping us a pretty good bit here. Like, the fact that we lived at 5 means that we just die to a Draining Kiss if we don't have Farigiraf, so, like, the Farigiraf is pretty important. And, like, sure, there's a possibility that I would actually, like, live at 1 for some reason. Because, you know, Draining Kiss is not strong, but... Okay, so yeah, comfy, interesting. Yeah, so I did expect that. Luckily they won't go back to Sash if they have Sash, so that was really the main thing we needed out of this exchange. Yeah, so GG's. Lando too strong, my guy. Lando too strong. But actually, like, Farigiraf was the perfect back Pokemon, so, you know, we'll take it. 3-1. They tried, man. They really tried. Alright. Yeah, what up though, Crits? Hope you're doing well. Reminder, there is a 30-second delay on for people. I can probably just, like, make another announcement and, like, put it at the bottom of the screen somewhere. Let me do that. Okay, cool. So we got that too. 30-second delay. Nice. Okay. This will be difficult because they basically have like my team but slightly better in some ways. Yeah, so they just have like a better version of my team basically. And that makes this really hard. So G, L, H, F to them. I think we've still had a pretty good start either way, you know? Like, hyper voice. All my chicks cook grits, my gang. Alright, so we are actually putting ourselves in a kind of bad position here. Jeez. Alright, we might lose. I mean, that was a good play though, right? Like, I could have expected that. Yeah, so they'll go for Psychic. It shouldn't KO. Yeah. We'll KO them with Cowtail. We actually don't KO them. Okay. I think I've got this figured out. But it's gonna be difficult. Alright. So now that's fine. Now we click Earth Power. Like, the only way they can get out of this is by switching, right? Yeah, so they do switch. I'd love to see something bad come in. Yeah, that is something I consider to be kind of bad here, so. Yeah, so one shots for the boys. Wood hammers for the boys. So this is gonna start shaking up pretty interestingly. Honestly, yeah, you're welcome, Ray. What up, though? I think this play actually wins me the game. There's no guarantees. Yeah, so, I mean, we basically got the one thing we needed, which was moving first, right? And, like, as long as we move first, we win. If they protected, you know, that would have made things a lot more difficult, but they didn't, so I don't know what item they had. They do go for Hyper Voice. We live on one because we're just built like that. And let me show you guys too. I'm pretty sure I actually have special attack or special defense investment. So like, I'm just saying. Let me see. No, I don't. Never mind. We're just gaming. It's all good. On my Poke Paste, I have a little bit of investment in special defense. GG's. All right. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of flying high here. You know, like I feel good. I don't want to keep playing. And what that tells me is I want to switch over to the casual ladder for a little. Yeah. Implicit counts. So we are in a pretty low Janus here. But, you know, we'll deal with our ranking. Okay, so this is the team that I'm going to use for a couple matches. Yeah, you get it though, right? It feels good to win, and losing doesn't feel good. So I'll play again tomorrow, but it's all good. We're gonna use this for a couple matches. This is a very silly team. It's fun. We're gonna have fun. I mean, Muck is like annoying to face, but you know, we're just big chilling here. So the idea of the team is that you have 3 different very scary modes that you can go for, as well as great back options. So you can start Smeargle Muck, Riolu Roaring Moon, Riolu Tinglu, Gloom Tinglu, things of that nature, right? So a lot of the times you're going to be starting Smeargle Muck with Gloom Tinglu or Gloom Roaring Moon in the back. But I have found that Riolu Roaring Moon and Riolu Tinglu are also really good leads. And technically you can also do Mach Ting Mu if you want to. So, yeah, it's fun, you know. Yeah, they're in for a freaking treat, my guy. They don't know what's coming. But that being said, this team might just be Tramsh. A little bit of Tramsh, a little bit of Wimsh. But we're having fun. We're gonna give them the Jeebus Jeebus. And we're also in rank 6, so you have to remember that too. Like, we're in Tramsh levels. But it's also like the very first day of the season, so. We'll see what happens. Nice. Alright. Ooh. Whole lot of Tramsh, whole lot of Wimsh. Alright. Sorry, you guys know that I like to just say random things, you know. If anyone knows, it's our good friend Dr. Evil. I don't know if Jeffy Jeff is still in the chat, but Jeffy gets it. Jeffy knows where there's Tramsh, there's Wimsh, okay? And you gotta be ready for that. Let's click Fake Out. Let's click Sub or Minimize. Where there's Tramsh, there's Wamsh. Okay, so we're off to a good start here. Special defense raising is even better because it means that we'll live a hit. So we can click follow me and minimize again. And then we can guaranteed. Yay, Jeffy Jeff is still here. Jeffy Jeff knows. Alright, so we'll live this Moonblast, like I said, because we're gaming. Nice. We go for minimize again. Special defense rises. Special defense rises. Alright. Bating Loose Scotta. Time for a little Bating Loose Scotta. Just a little Scotta. Trubus. Whole lot of Tramsh, whole lot of Wamsh. So they do have a focus sash, which I kind of expected. Double special defense raise, double defense lowering. Let's click Snarl. Let's click sub now. I'm pretty confident that as long as we can take out as long as we can just take out what's his face, we should be. I mean, that's a good play. They get a freaking crit. Why? So stupid, man. Like, we can still win this, but that's just really frustrating. We are +6 special defense right now. Alright. We're getting somewhere. It's good damage. Knock off the assault vestment again. Nice. Ooh, they land a heavy slam. That's not good. Alright, we need a defense raise here, kinda. But I might just go for the knockoff. That's kinda bad. No, why, God dang it. I clicked the wrong button, dude. I clicked the wrong button and then they just hit the heavy slam. None of this would have happened if we... None of this would have happened if they didn't crit me with Snarl, or with Hydro Speed. Because we would have been able to take out Whims, we would have lowered their special attack, we would have had more time to like try to do things with what's his face? So like basically that crit unfortunately sealed our fate, but we still had a good chance. We just had to like, you know, not get hit twice by heavy slam. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately, but would have been nice to win. Okay, so I like this start here with this and this. Nice. So to start Armor Argus and Prim, I think that's a good start. But I think we have a pretty good idea of what to do. Yeah, they got lucky. It's all good. The funny thing is that having the sash is like not good here. So let's see. Bro, I am getting freaking cheesed. Make it stop. I played so bad, like, I can't believe it. Like, I had like an incredibly straightforward play, which was technically just like feint knockoff, but like it never feels like a good play in that instance. Like, I'm getting cheesed, but I'm also using cheese, right? So it's like, can I actually complain? You know what I mean? Like, can I actually complain? I honestly screwed myself over so badly. True. Alright, so At this point, we kind of just have to try to claw our way back out of this. By clicking... What's actually the threat here? Okay. So I didn't play that correctly. Yeah, I played this like someone who is having their stream watched, basically, unfortunately, which is really frustrating. But it is what it is, you know? Like, I literally could have just gotten out of this by clicking Stomping Tantrum. And, like, I don't know why I didn't just click Stomping Tantrum. Like, this play makes me look like a clown. The only reason I don't look like a clown now is that Ogerpon didn't get the Defiant. I mean... So let's see, this should just KO. Doesn't KO. Go for Stomping. But at this point... I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm just gonna run. What I've basically noticed is that, like, even though I'm using a bad team, so, like, you can't really expect much more, playing in, like, rank 6 to 8 is, like, god-awful. Like, you just can't get wins. And it's like, I don't think like these people. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think like a rank 6er. And because of that, I actually lose to these people. But that being said, like, it basically, they make it look like they're, like, reading me like a book. You know what I mean? Because, like, normal people don't play this way. Like, and it's freaking frustrating, man. Because I have Prankster. I gave myself Prankster. Whatever, man. We'll try one more, and then we gotta... I'm not using this anymore. Like, I can only take so much losses like that before I'm just like, why am I even trying this? Like... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're dark type. Okay, this is kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, that could be a way to deal with it, but... What to do, what to do. Yeah, I mean, compared to earlier, this team is just so bad. Like, that's kind of the thing. But I appreciate y'all for being here, and participating in the chat. It has been interesting to see my item choices not helping. Like, we actually kind of needed to get knocked out that one turn instead of living on one. They do start this, which is kind of expected. So I'm gonna click yeah, so that I expected. I feel like I'm starting to see slightly where my team is lacking, and it's mostly just in like speed tiers, but like that shouldn't really be a problem for a team like this. Like, we're gonna live what they're doing extremely comfortably, which is a good thing, but okay. That's a little annoying. Cause yeah, they do live. And then yeah, I mean, we can bring in Warren Moon. Warren Moon. Go for knockoff. Yeah, I think we could handle the 5% chance of missing. That I don't love. But I do think we're in a pretty decent position here. Like, we have really strong Pokemon, and we've taken out really big threats. Yeah, like, are you gonna win with those? Like, are you gonna actually win with those? So we're always pretty safe here. They do go for a high jump kick, which I respect. And charm, which I also respect. The heavy slam still does a good bit. I mean, you gotta be honest, like, for what their team is, it was able to fare pretty well against my team, so... Alright. So, yeah, heavy slam does just get the KO. And what we had in the back was going to pick it up anyways, so GG's. I would have been able to, like, use Gloom a little bit more so far, but I don't know. I mean, it's not that Gloom didn't do things yet, it's just we kind of got unlucky in the matches that we had Gloom, so... We shall see. We shall see. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. They have the decorate, which is really annoying. Can I, like, guarantee that I can beat decorate? Is a big question. And it's not something I feel confident about. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just gonna not use this team. Like, I'll just ladder climb with something else, you know. But also, there's a good chance that it's gonna take me a really long time to ladder climb because, like, this is why my alt account keeps staying in low rank because, like, how do you face stuff? Let's just click minimize. Let's just click. Okay. I can't believe they hit. That's why, like, I don't understand how people make this strategy work. Like, it truly doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, whenever I use this strategy, I just die. And I'm like, oh, right, like... And I mean, technically that's why you're supposed to, like, you know, have Flamigo and stuff because they make this better. But I don't know. I mean, I just think that the RNG seems a little bit more forgiving on Showdown. Like, when I test this on Showdown, I'm not just getting hit by, like, everything. You know what I mean? And, I mean, that's not really why we've been losing so far with this team, but, like, well, that's not true. It kind of is, so. Okay. Well, this person, unfortunately, probably is going to get a win for that. There's a pretty low chance that it'll give me a win for that because we had less Pokemon than them. Nothing. Okay, so it just didn't count it. That's better. I'd rather it not count it. I do want to switch to a different team next, though, so... I mean, if we do get a really good match with this team, I'm sure I'll want to keep using it, but I don't really see it. This team is pretty hard to pilot. Oh, and I also had a better lead. I didn't start my best lead, technically. Like... Let me think. That I expected. So... I could have clicked Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam at the moment feels like it would have been a better play, but if we can just one-shot them with Earthquake, we're still in a good position here. We go for surging. We take just a bit. I do think there's a good chance that they will live this earthquake, but there's also a chance they won't, which is nice. You know, those are technically the two possibilities. Either they do or they don't. And they don't, so. We are chilling. Bring in Roaring Moon. They bring out Chantel. That's kind of scary. Okay, they do go for Uckers. We go for Acrobatics. So we're kind of getting somewhere. Alright. We will live another one, which is pretty important. Entei. Okay. So nice. Okay. So that's really what we needed here. I think we pretty much have the game in the bag now, but no guarantees. Like, the problem for Entei here is that it can only target one thing, right? And with me having glue plus what's his face, this gets incredibly difficult for them. So we go for knockoff, we go for strength set. Knock off the band. We should live this actually. Yeah. GG's. How's that for a... it's just so ridiculous. I love it. Gloom. All right. We'll keep trying a little more, but you know, this team is like pretty frustrating. Like, we have to abandon the muck side of the team in order to make it work, basically. Alright, Will. Mike Will made it. Excuse me. Mike Will made it. Okay. So I actually do like this again. With this in the back. Like, basically my two best leads in this case are Roaring Moon, what's his face, or you guys know who what's his face is, freaking Roaring Moon, Riolu, or Riolu and Bullhead. We just had the gloom on him. I knew after we knocked off the choice band, I was like, oh no, we're gonna live this. Alright, so we start Flubistermine and the other. Flubistermine. Maybe we just take Muck off this team. Like, I don't know. I feel like this team is doing pretty good without Muck. A little bit of Flubistermine. Yes, we get the big coaching off. We get the big earthquake. Yeah, we live those. Just a little bit of live. Uh-oh. Yeah, we live those. See, this is probably the part that I'll use as, like, my intro. Alright. So we just do it again. No harm, no foul. But this Fluttermane is significantly tankier than the last one. You can tell that last Fluttermane was like max speed, max special attack. That's rude. My guy, I was gonna KO myself. You wasted a turn. Nice. We are gaming. Yep. Okay. Mike Will made it. Hold on. Mike Will just might have made it. Okay. Yeah. my god. It's so ridiculous. Alright, GG's. Good old fun for everyone. Yeah, take that again. Oh god. Okay, so I do kind of want to switch teams. I'm really itching to try out this fun team that me and Gudra VGC built. So 91W9GP. Nice. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one for sure. The freaking coaching plus Tinglu. Now this team is true. Now I don't guarantee it's good, but it is true. Jeez, man. This is gonna be difficult. I actually really like Urshifu here. What's a good start? We are doing online battles, so we are not doing viewer battles, but what up though? You are joined in just by being here, Joshua, so welcome. Sit back, relax. We are gaming. Alright, they start Vivian. If I may be Vivianist with you. I'm not playing this amazingly, but I do know what the biggest threat on their team is. Alright, so we fake out Corv. That sucks. Yeah. Okay, see, that's kind of bad. Oh my god. That's so... This is why I wanted to do Dark Terra over Stellar Terra though, because me and Gudra were originally talking about Stellar Terra. Stellar Terra doesn't win this matchup. Like, that wins this matchup. Oh, dude, that's kind of trash, actually. Because, like, I don't want this Hurricane redirected. That's... Take that, my guy. Yeah! Dude, I'm telling you, Blastoise, like, it hits way harder than you think it will. Oh. Ocean Madness is no excuse for Ocean Rudeness. Alright. We're dunking on him. We are dunking. Get ready to get dunked on. Dude, yeah, Blastoise is so good. Like, this, I literally have Aura Sphere just for King Gambit and nothing else. Like, didn't expect that one, did you, my game? Whatever. Like, they should be normal, yeah. I still think as long as we connect the Muddy Water, we're fine, and even if we don't, we have good back options. So... Jeez. Like, how does that play make sense? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't you just click, like, anything else? Yeah, they did a good job with Blastoise in this game. It looks good. It's a good sprite. They honestly did really good with the textures in general in this game. Like, when you look at Pokemon, it's a lot of the starters. Like, they did really good jobs on, like, Charizard, Blastoise. They changed the expression on Venusaur so it actually looks, like, more scary. Random things like that, you know. But then, like, there's other Pokemon that you'll also notice it on where they just, like, their texture looks really good. Huh. Okay. Alright, Mr. Quingle here. Let's see what you got. Nah, Joshua, we're doing ladder. That's what I was saying. So, like, you can't participate in the battles themselves. We're basically just playing on ladder together, having a good time. So we're just facing, like, literally whoever we match up with around the world, you know. Sorry, I didn't explain the team we're using. We're using a Breaksian team. It's fun. that's all about as much as you need to know. Oh, crap. Okay. We live this. We're in a good position. So yeah, we make it so that we... What? My guy, how does that win you the game? It sucks for me because I should have clicked to Dazzling Gleam. If we're lucky, they won't hit. They go for Fling. Oh my god. Craziness. Alright. So we go for Earth Power. Go for Dazzling Gleam. Or I mean, you guys know what I did. You saw it, you all saw it. It's all good. Nice. This is not going to be easy for them to come back from. Because they should have one more turn of Tailwind. And then... yeah, they bring out Fluvistramine, as we like to call them these days. Let me just do this again. I think we always just rinse and repeat at this point in the game. Yeah. Alright. So there's technically ways I can lose this, but not if they play like that. Because their Tailwind goes away, I still have Trick Room. And I also have a whole Chestnut in the back of my game. GG's. I think they needed to wait out Trick Room if they wanted to win, so like you always have to go for a double Protect. And if you have Protect with Flutter, you have to go for that too, so. Yeah. Okay. So one more, and then we are calling it for the night. Ooh, okay. A whole lot of arch in the dark. So this is why this team actually ends up playing pretty similarly most of the time. Like, you tear a Braxian a lot. Fake Out is a good lead, so like Blastoise Braxian's a good lead. We have actually been getting good use out of Fluttermane, which is good because I originally said that it was a kind of not a good Pokemon on this team. They start that, so good. Yep. We played exactly the way we're supposed to. What you doing there, Quingle? Don't you know that doesn't help? Okay, so now we click this. Technically, just to start getting damage on both slots, I'll do this. See, look at that. Did you see how his whole expression... No! No! Why, dude? That's so... It's fine because we can still win, but like... Okay, so... We switch in Ursaluna? We switch in Chestnut. Okay, so I expected that. This does seem like a bulky Torn, which is kind of bad. But I need... This should KO. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately, not bringing out not bringing out what's-his-face last turn might lose me the game. Fortunately, they have that, so let's just click Dragon Hammer. Or, I mean, you know. We have them in a pretty bad position here. But that being said, I think they can actually still win, so we need to be really careful. KD Terra, which I expected. Go for E-Speed. Into that spot. We go for Wood Hammer. KOs. I am starting to lose. I can tell. I'm starting to lose. Cause they're gonna bring out Chen Pao. Yeah, I'm losing. Okay, so this is really frustrating because the only reason why I lost this match is that I didn't bring out Ursaluna, and I was like, oh, like bring out Chestnut. Like, no, you always follow the game plan here, and like let this be a lesson to you guys. Like, you literally have to follow the game plan, or else you lose, and that's what happened. Like, I got ballsy. I was like, oh, like, what if I just brought out Chestnut? It has Woodhammer. Like, no, you just lose. Like, so I just played like an idiot. Like, yeah, stupid. Just, like, it's completely my fault. Like, it just pisses me off so much. Like, cause like we were winning so convincingly that there was actually no way for them to win if I just bring out like Blood Moon. Like, Chestnut's not even a good Pokemon in that case. So it's just dumb. Like, I can't end a video like that. Like, the problem is they can't get out of Hyper Voice. So like you don't bring out Chestnut, you bring out Ursaluna, and you just click Hyper Voice Muddy Water until you win the game. Like, it's the most simple end game in like that exists, and I just was like, nah, let's not do that. So, yeah. It's so frustrating, like, because I don't even want to play anymore. Like I would have much rather just gone 3-0 and been like, hey, look, like, cool, we made a good video. Look at how well I played. Like, no, I played like trash. So it's like, watch me make a bad play. Alright, so yeah. Like you know they're gonna click Ghost Terra, right? Like you know they always click Ghost Terra. They click Fire Terra. Okay. Not as good of a play. If they have Sash, that's unfortunate. If they have Scarf, also unfortunate. So now we just gotta wait. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Okay. This will be interesting. Nice. Go for D-Gleam. Okay. So we are certainly kind of getting somewhere. Let's click Wide Guard again. I don't think this will KO, but it's kind of my best play right now, so... Excuse me. This is what Chestnut's good for. It just clicks wide guard. KO. Nice. Alright, so... I'm sorry for the call. I mean, they have a good fight here, right? Nice. Oh my god, dude. Like, can you believe this? Can you believe this? They knew they had to get rid of freaking wide guard for it. I am gonna cut that match that I played really poorly, unfortunately, when I repost this, because, I just, like, it just pissed me off, like, and it's not worth me, like, watching me be in a bad mood, so, we can play another if we want to, just because, but, like, yeah. I'd like to get back to rank 9 if I could. I love how they just, like, couldn't touch Chestnut, though. Like, they were like, hold on, I got this. Oh my god. Okay. I swear to god. This is an interesting one because this isn't actually like my best Pokemon to bring. I'd like to actually not bring Chestnut and bring Blastoise instead. But I do think that Chestnut can do quite a bit here, so we'll see. The interesting thing to consider is whether or not that Dark Pulse would have KO'd Blastoise, and I actually think there's a chance that it wouldn't, so we're gaming. little bit of speed. A little bit of Dark Terror breaks in. Yep, you gotta do that. You must. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, can we... Do you have to? What up, Chasm? Thanks for saying you're still here. Much appreciated. Alright, so the question is, did I make the right play? The answer is, I don't know. But, we are gaming. Tornodringus. Tornodringus is actually pretty good here. Thanks, Carlos. We are big chillin', as I like to say. Yeah! Yeah, 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 yeah! You do that! You do that, my guy! What did you think was gonna happen? Did you think I was just gonna let you? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I do think we're in a good position here. Not missing would always be nice. Yeah! Take that, my guy! Take that, my guy! Also, why did you protect? Nice. Just a little game. Just a little scrouncination. And see, look what we're doing here. We're bringing out the good Pokemon. Did you see how I did that? Did you see how I brought the one that is a good one? Ooh, okay, that's bad. I might lose. I might have just lost. As long as I have enough Trick Room turns, we can win, but that's kind of bad. Okay, so here's what's gonna have to happen. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna win still, but that there was a really good chance that because I didn't KO anything that turn, I might have lost, unfortunately. So we will take this. This, yeah, like they're literally not doing damage. So, GG's. I really enjoy the way Braxian plays, if we're being honest. Like, it does suck that you have to, like, Dark Terror it so often, but the fact that it has Trick Room and Will-O-Wisp, it's a really good combo. Like, Trick Room, Will-O-Wisp, Helping Hand, and then, like I was telling Gudra, I do actually think that this team benefits the most from the flamethrower over the fire spin, because when we had fire spin, you're not doing a lot of damage, and when Braxian just dies, you don't have the fire spin anymore, and so it's like, sure, it's good for trapping your opponent in for like one turn, but it doesn't do what you need it to in the long run. And so, like, having the extra damage with flamethrower actually makes a huge difference compared to just running fire spin. But that being said, great set of matches. I do think that we had a very good chance of going 5-5 or 5-0 with this team if I didn't play that one very poorly. I am gonna leave that one out when we do the replays of this team. When I repost this tomorrow, because, like, honestly, it's not good content. Like, me getting upset over playing poorly is not good content, especially when I'm reposting it. Like, it's okay live because, like, I know you guys get it, but, like, when I'm reposting matches, no one wants to see me just being mad at myself because I made a bad play. You know what I mean? And, like, sure, I do it occasionally anyways in the middle of videos, but, like, not like that. Like, not where I just, like, completely throw an entire game over, like, one bad switch, and then I'm just like, oh my god, like, like, it's, so, yeah. We will not get back to rank 9 today, but I am gonna end it there. It is, like 1:30 in the morning or whatever. And, let me just show you guys the team again really quick, in case I didn't do a good enough job going over the team earlier. So, I actually really like the way this team turned out. Shoutouts to Gudra VGC again for just, being a good friend and, always coming to me, being willing to, make some fun teams. Gudra has finished in second place twice when I got first place in the Sub Legends tour. So Gudra has, basically proved themselves to be a very good player and, been able to, make it far enough to duke it out with me in the finals twice. You know what I mean? And so big shouts to them. Very good friend. And basically Gudra just said he wanted to build a team. He wasn't really sure what he wanted to build around in the beginning, but we settled around Chestnut as the main, like, focal point of this team. And when we chose Chestnut, that basically tells me that we need to be careful because we might just be making a bad team right off the bat, right? Like, Chestnut's not actually that good of a Pokemon, and it's especially, like, it's you kind of do have to, like, try to build the team around it if you are going to make it good. And, like, I wouldn't say that we built the team around Chestnut, but it does answer some of the matchups that can be a little bit more difficult for this team. things that you need wide guard for, things that you need wide guard for. So, like, like, what else does Chestnut do on this team? When you're in Trick Room, I do think that Chestnut can thrive really well because, like, the Wood Hammer and the Drain Punch do a lot of damage. It can tank hits, so, like, if you do have trouble setting up Trick Room, you can kind of rely on Chestnut to be able to, like, dish damage reliably back and forth. Having the Life Orb makes it a little more difficult because when you click Woodhammer, you are taking an additional 10% recoil every time. But when you click Drain Punch, you're also healing more. And that's kind of the idea with it. Like, it's good in Trick Room. If you need it to get a KO outside of Trick Room, it has a good chance of doing that. Bulletproof is an amazing ability. Like, most people just don't really expect it, and they don't know what all moves don't work on Bulletproof. So, like, you can block Sludge Bombs, you can block Focus Blasts. I used to think Moon Blast was one of the moves that gets blocked by Bulletproof, but I don't think it is actually, unfortunately. Flash Cannon, I think, is blocked by Bulletproof. Like, there's quite a few things. So, like, Wide Guard plus Bulletproof allows you to stop quite a bit of things that can be annoying to deal with. But that's enough talking about Chestnut. Like, I don't really think Chestnut's that good. So, we were talking about, because it's a Chestnut team, you do need Trick Room. I told Gudra that I had been testing Braxian on a different team. The team that I was using actually wasn't really a Trick Room team as much as it was like a Chien-Pao Entei team that also has Trick Room on it. And so it was fun, you know, but like, this team actually kind of fits Braxian a lot better than my other team did. And when you start building a Trick Room team, if you're not using Farigiraf, you need to say to yourself, okay, well, like, I need Fake Out too, because the best way to get up Trick Room, right, is to click Fake Out. So you have Fake Out, you click Trick Room, you have a good time. If you need to stop yourself from being taunted, you click Dark Terror, and then you're winning. You know what I mean? The Blastoise just kind of felt like the best Fake Out user for this team when you consider that we already have a Fire type with Braxian, we already have a Grass type with Chestnut, and I don't really want to use like Hitmontop or something. Like, I'm sure there's technically other Fake Out users that we could have thought of, like Ambipom, even though it's trash, and like the monkey, even though it's not good on this team. So yeah, like, Blastoise actually makes a lot of sense. We don't see Blastoise around a lot, but like, sorry, in testing, Blastoise actually hits like pretty darn hard, which it's really surprising because Blastoise does, like, you have to remember, only max out at 295 special attack with a modest nature at level 100. So like, it does not hit hard. At least it's not supposed to. But Ice Beam be taking things out. Or Sphere be taking things out. Muddy Water does great chip. Like, I don't know what to say besides that. Blastoise actually kind of hits, and like, it doesn't feel like it hits representationally to the amount of special attack that it actually has. Like, every time I see it do damage, I'm like, okay, Blastoise, like, okay, like we're literally running an Assault Vest. We don't even have an item that boosted special attack. It's just doing this. You know what I mean? And so, like, put together with the fact that Blastoise is actually a pretty darn bulky Pokemon, it functions really well to help this team kind of just like sit around and whittle the opponent down. So, that's kind of how we settled on the core of Braxian, Blastoise, Chestnut. Ursaluna, great Pokemon on a Trick Room team, so you got Ursaluna. Because we have Life Orb Chestnut, we have to do Throat Spray Ursaluna. I don't think Throat Spray Ursaluna is the best, and in fact, we would have auto won that last one if we had Life Orb Ursaluna, because Helping Hand, Life Orb, Hyper Voice would have double KO'd the things that we weren't double KOing, right? So like, actually what you find is that this team would probably be a little bit better with Life Orb Ursaluna and Clear Amulet Chestnut or Citrus Berry. GG's the real Latios if I faced you. Um, it's yeah. So like I do think that Life Orb Ursaluna would actually make this team better, and then you just give Chestnut, Citrus, or Clear Amulet or something. But I'll test that. I ultimately think it's probably what we should do, but the team can do what you need it to. And what I've noticed is that like even though Throat Spray is a suboptimal item on turn 1, it's an optimal item after turn 1. And so like yes, it does suck to watch yourself not do as much damage on the first turn, but after that, you're like, oh wow, I basically have a Specs instead of a Life Orb, and I'm not taking tick damage. So like, and I can choose my moves still. Like, so it's kind of cracked. Like, Throat Spray Ursaluna is actually really good. It's just that Life Orb Ursaluna is actually the best set, if we're being honest. So, it is what it is. I like Life Orb Chestnut still. I think Clear Amulet or Citrus would also be good. And then because, to be honest, like hard Trick Room teams are just not like amazing. We talked about some fast options as well, and Urshifu and Fluttermane are two Pokemon that either help set up Braixen by doing a lot of damage and commanding attention while we're clicking Trick Room, or they allow us to try to win outside of Trick Room after Trick Room ends, right? So you can do something like start Urshifu Braixen, click U-turn Trick Room, start doing Ursaluna or Blastoise things, and then bring Urshifu back out in the end, or Fluttermane when Trick Room ends, and kind of just try to roll away with games like that, right? So it's actually a really fun team. It's a really well-built team. You can see how, because we actually had the potential to go 5-0 with it, like, it definitely does things. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We are ending now. I know I rambled for quite a bit there about like how this team came to be, right? But I know there's people who also kind of enjoy that, right? Like some people have told me that they actually want me to do more breakdowns on my teams, and like, how did you come to the idea to put these together, or how do I know how to do what in what scenario, and like, so like I do want to try to do that better. But yeah, GG's Latios. I don't know what your gamer tag was, but it was a good set of matches. And I enjoyed it. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a good night. And yeah, we are big chillin' here. So, thank you again, and